Hey, I'm Trav. I'm the center of this reverse Oreo.
Hey, I'm John, and I'm a Starbucks whore.
And I'm Jay, and this is Bloodbath and Beyond.
Okay.
Can I get that for you?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's lucky.
I know.
I don't think that's lucky, it's weird.
Hey everybody, today we're reviewing Sharknado. Let's do a quick rundown and then we'll get to our thoughts. So this movie is about a shark and a tornado teaming up to fight Los Angeles. At the heart of this story is a family trying to pull themselves together while their friends help out, and they fight Sharknadoes with bombs. What did you guys think of this movie?
I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I don't think I liked it that much either.
I really liked it, and I don't know why you guys don't like it.
I don't know, it wasn't a
I don't
good
know about
movie,
what
and
you think.
I don't think it was a good parody movie.
Would you classify this as a natural disaster movie? Like
Natural disaster.
Yeah, like it's like
Not a natural disaster.
Like if I'm going in a video store and I'm going by like genre types,
Like, am I getting 2013 and then...
Is it gonna go Sharknado then Twister?
I think it'll go Jaws, Sharknado, then Twister.
It's like if Twister and Jaws had a baby.
Without Helen Hunt.
But you got Tara Reid.
Alright, I'll trade Helen Hunt for Tara Reid. That's a no-brainer.
Let's start with the death scenes.
Our first Sharknado death scene takes place out in the middle of the ocean.
20 miles off the coast of Mexico.
With Captain Santiago, our sketchy captain who's trying to sell shark fins to the Asian market for shark fin soup. And we see how a Sharknado kills people, because he gets trapped in it. The Sharknado, it doesn't do what you think it would do. When you're trapped in a tornado, what would you expect?
I'd be swept up.
If I was trapped in a Sharknado, this is exactly what I was hoping it would be.
That it would hold you down and slice
And
you up?
slice you up with a bunch of sharks whipping around you. That's exactly what I wanted it to be, and it was. And it's great.
Yes, that one time it happened.
Throughout the rest of the movie, the deaths were downright terrible.
That's not true. What would you expect? Sharks eating guys. It happens.
Well, here's the thing. You know, at first it's the Sharknado attacking, but then for the rest of the movie, it's just sharks getting tossed left, right, and center to different areas of Los Angeles.
Or they're getting shot out of a tornado. Yeah, but they're okay deaths. People getting chomped up. It's always fun.
We only saw one person get chomped up in this entire movie. The best death goes to Blue V-Neck, the one who sacrificed himself. That was a good death, I'll give you that.
He pushes Robbie out of the way and he impales himself. Well, he doesn't impale himself.
But he gets impaled.
Rob's was good. He had his arm eaten off,
Yeah.
and then his leg got eaten off, and then a hammerhead lands right on his head.
Okay, yeah,
That's a fucking sick... That's
good.
That's a triple shark death.
That's a good one, okay.
That's a fucking sick death. Say you're making a shark movie. You're thinking, how am I gonna kill people? Oh, a shark's gonna jump out of the water and eat a guy. It's like, what about if we just eat part of him? Then another shark eats another part of him, and then to finish him off, we land a shark on top of him. I think that's the best death you're gonna get from a shark. Unless it was a two-headed shark. Then it's a different story.
I guess, you know what? I don't think sharks are the best villains for movies.
I don't think any creature underwater would be a best villain for a movie.
I think they are, considering we know how shallow they can eat people. In this movie, there's a ton of people on the beach ankle deep, and these big ass sharks are just scooping them up and taking them out.
And this is a thing that actually pissed me off about this movie, which is why I don't like it, is when you cut to the B-roll, it's like they're submerged in 10 to 20 feet of water, yet they're standing on shore.
It is funny.
It makes no sense.
The worst part is the shallowness when they're driving under the overpass, and you can see the ground and you can see the lines on the ground, and then they're like, there's a shark right under us, a tiger shark.
Yeah.
It's you can see
Yeah.
it's this high.
What did we like about this movie? Let's not be too negative. Let's say what we liked.
I really liked the characters and their performances.
We can't just wait here and wait for sharks to rain down on us again. Just need to arm ourselves with something more powerful than these.
I thought that Baz was a great hero. He got eaten by a shark almost in the first time you ever see him, and he still trucks on, and then gets his other leg eaten by a shark later on. I like Nova because she's so hot. So the other things that I like in this movie are Tara Reid. I like Finn's dive through a shark with a chainsaw. That was a very heroic move. And I like how it didn't even cut open Nova that was inside of that shark. So that was pretty sweet.
Quick question, Nova or Tara Reid?
Nova, hands down.
No, Tara Reid, especially when she's on the phone with Finn, he's saying like, "Hey, you're 6.6 miles away." Look at how cute she is. She got her little ear poking out of her hair when she's on the phone. Looks like a doll. Cute as ever.
No, look at cute as ever.
Cute
okay,
as a button.
Hot Nova. She is sexy. Look at the way she looks.
I've seen the way she looks. She's a fit bird.
Okay.
But Tara Reid is significantly hotter.
No,
And that's
not
that.
even.
That's that.
Not even close.
No, I said that's that.
Nova. No.
My
have you
ball
seen-
stamp small.
He got you there. All right, John, tell me at least one thing what you liked about this movie. And don't make it Nova.
I liked the school bus scene because it provided us with a little bit of entertainment with Robbie, the bus driver. They also threw down some clever writing in the scene where Robbie dies, as he tells us that he came to Hollywood to be an actor. And sure enough, in that death scene, the Hollywood sign lands on him, the W. But then we see a continuity error, which kind of bugged me.
The blood splats when it initially hits him, and it splats onto the W. And then in the next scene, when like for some reason it's like teetering over, there's no blood on it, and just like rocks keep like dumping out.
And there's no Robbie either.
No, there's nothing. There's no blood. It's like it just looks like it just hit the ground, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like they forgot that it even hit him.
But the part that I really liked is just when Finn comes down to save him, opens the door, and there's tons of kids in there, and Robbie's just standing there with his long hair and goofy look on his face.
I reached dispatch just before all the electronics went out. They said someone from 911 is sending someone over.
Oh, yeah? Want to wait for them?
Hell no.
I didn't think so.
Like, that is like the best acting you're gonna see in the movie right there.
Part of this
Yeah.
that's also the best scene in the movie, which was stock footage, was right before they go and rescue the bus. Floating around the bus is a shark. He's got little sharkpedos attached to his arms, or whatever the hell
Little
they
baby
are.
ones.
Little fins. They don't hit the bus or anything.
We're not saying that it's cool to kill kids or whatever, but if you got little baby sharks and they're shooting off at a kid going up the zip cord, think of that.
Yeah, sharkpedos launching
Yeah.
out of the water would have been awesome.
Yeah, like that would be a cool shark death scene.
This is what I like. I like that Steve was kind of rational, kind of resourceful, so I'll give the movie that.
It better not be George saving the dog.
No, that was stupid.
Okay.
Who dies over a bar stool? I enjoyed nothing.
The best quote of the movie, but it's more of like an action. It's when fucking Finn is trying to go off and drop like the propane tank car off the ledge.
The duck and
he's,
roll?
He's just about to like jump out of the car, but before he does, there's like a split second where he just goes, and then he just leaps out of the car. It's so ridiculous.
What I did like was that while this is all going on, it doesn't seem like anyone else in the town is concerned that the Sharknado's
No,
coming.
they're just whipping around, going to fucking chapters. There they go.
What did you guys absolutely hate about this movie?
What I hated, this scene was fucking awesome and awful at the same time. It's when Ian and Nova and Baz go to Tara Reid's house, and I guess there's like a shark in their pool, and so we meet Tara Reid's like new boyfriend.
Colin.
And he comes up the stairs, and Ian's like, "Hey, there's a shark in your pool." He's like, "That can't happen." He walks down into the living room, and a shark like goes through the window, and all the water comes in and floods the whole house. Broke through the window. When they leave the house, those same windows are intact, and then sharks blow out the windows.
You go to the establishing shot of her neighborhood, and every house is okay except for hers. Hers collapses
Because of the weight
Sharknado.
of the shark?
Yeah.
After defeating this shark, and it gets a little sloppy because like the visual effects guys fucking suck. They show the shark as like 12 feet, and then they're pushing a bookcase, which is probably like 6 feet. They're pushing it against the wall, and then you've got this scene where the shark looks like he's like possibly 1 foot long.
His nose is like hitting Baz in the chest.
Horrible perspective.
Yeah, terrible.
But I thought that was pretty shit. My favorite quote of the movie comes at this point because now little Colin's gotten eaten up and gobbled up by a shark, and now the room's full of blood, not water anymore. It's just blood, just full of blood. And sure enough, what is it? Baz just turns. He's like,
Looks like it's that time of the month.
What I hated about
"Hold
the movie...
on, that's not what I hated. That's what I like that line." I liked how horrible it was. Is the thing.
Okay. I hated Claudia. While all this shit's going around, city's busy, living their lives, Sharknado's going on, she's like, "You don't love me as much as your brother, or my brother."
You guys are always there for him and you're never there for me.
blah, blah, blah. She's a bitch. And she's annoying. And I hated her.
Like, the whole time she's sitting there watching the portable TV, and it's completely and utterly pointless. She's not helping out. She's never doing anything. When she finally comes into the scene and is gonna do something, she's in the freaking way. And her dad's gotta run, chainsaw, pushes her out of the way, and we get the greatest shark death ever. And that's cut a shark right in half. And how long was it on for? Like a second. The absolute coolest shark death was...
I don't know why they did it so quick. Okay, you got like a 6 scene. Like, slow it down like 300 style and let that happen. Just shh.
I know you're probably super disappointed about not seeing Tara Reid's nipples.
If she had her ear out and nipples out, forget it. Forget it.
No boobies in this movie. You hate
Fair
Claudia.
enough.
I hate Matt. When we finally meet Matt, we get one of the worst animated scenes ever. And it pissed me right off because we get there and we've got them going into the pilot school. The captain commander woman is holding a piece of sheet metal with 3 beefy guys behind her. And then they come out, there's a Sharknado. The commander woman's like, no, like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. There's nothing outside. The Sharknado attacks the pilot school, but all that happens is her being perfectly scaled in a J swoosh out the window. Right
She looked
through.
like the size of this cup going out the window.
And then Matt taking over as the hero pissed me off because he just kept smiling.
Semper Paratus.
He was smiling because he was the only one at that whole flight school that did his solo. So he could pilot a helicopter.
He smiles and he's trying to be the protagonist, and when he flies the helicopter, it looks like, you know, he's getting a gibber from Nova because he's just
Yeah, he was smiling because
Yeah.
he had a crush on Nova.
Yeah, and they just
And Nova, in turn, had a crush on Finn. He
but
spit up
for someone
water.
who's so into her, he really didn't care when she died.
In all honesty, and I'm going to put this out there. If I just meet you on the day of a Sharknado and you fall out of my helicopter, I'm not going to react that much. The guy with the helicopter in a Sharknado is getting all the pussy.
Not
Unless
if
they
Finn's around.
fucking fly out the window.
Well, he can just swoop down and pick another one up.
I'm just saying.
You're right. But they're like, yo, I'm whipping. What's going on? Let's come in.
But you
Let's
know,
go.
but what else?
I'll get you 6.6 miles away.
But another thing with Matt is their plan to coming up with the bombs. Matt's like, oh, we get propane and we're gonna go and blow these tornadoes up. And Baz comes in there with his homemade, hilarious propane bomb with a big smiley face on it, which I thought was brilliant.
But they both had the same idea.
I
They
know.
knew how to equalize everything.
Tornadoes happen when cold and warm air meet. Now, if you drop a bomb head right in the middle of it, you just might equalize it.
That's how you defeat a Sharknado. How are these sharks alive in this Sharknado? They need to breathe.
Water in the Sharknado. It's more of a hurricane. I think it's a water spout, actually. As they refer to many times in the movie, and never a tornado. Johnny with an eye reporting for news. We have water spouts coming up all over Los Angeles.
What are your final thoughts? John, why don't you start?
I would say if you're looking for a movie to watch to be somewhat entertained and not care about how it is, then you can watch Sharknado. If you're a person who gets annoyed with continuity and you're looking for a good movie and you like visual effects, maybe this isn't the film for you.
If you like movies, you'll love this.
I have just recently realized I don't like Shark Attack movies. I don't like Shark Attack and natural disaster movies combined. I think, and this is why, people are telling me, we gotta save the sharks, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not afraid of them anymore. Let's rate this. I am going to give this 1 bar stool out of 5.
I'll give this 4.5 shark fin soups out of 5.
I'm giving it 1 Macho Man Randy Savage poster that was in the back of Finn's bar out of 5.
It's a really good movie.
No, it's not.
It is.
Nope.
Yep.